Mute my mic. Gizmo, you gotta be in there? Really? Hey? Gosh, fucking God. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, my fucking side. Okay, yeah, that's what I gotta do to post it. Okay, where is it? Commentary screen, there we go. Okay. YouTube. View channel. There we go. Share. Discord. Send. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, well, my voice is here. Hey, I'm gonna go make a coffee, guys. Sorry. Feeling a little rough here. A little sore. Okay, what do I need to do? Make a coffee. Change that. Coffee filter. Coffee. Okay. That's that. Okay. Oh, what do I gotta do here? That's what it is. All right. Just brewing up some coffee, guys. Feeling a little sore. Oh boy. Hang on, guys. All right. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm stuck here. Okay. Yeah, just waiting for my coffee to brew up. All right, welcome everyone to APPF1. I'm your host, the Ghost. Feeling a little sore today. My stomach area and my gallbladder, but so yeah, we're in Saudi Arabia today, Jeddah. So, but I think I noticed that Finley wasn't racing, which is a shame. I think it's the second race. You know, if this guy showed up for all the races, I'm pretty sure he'd probably win the championship easy. But since he keeps missing all these races, it's keeping it close. I'm not sure the points, how they do their points in APPF1. I've never really looked actually. How, like, how first place gets how many points. I'm not sure. Every league kind of does different point systems. Some leagues do like a smaller point system or a point system where they award more people. They try to keep people interested and stuff like that, I guess, is why they do that. So some people, you know, to keep people showing up, right? And then it keeps the battles closer, I guess. Right? Because you award more points to other people. So yeah, I noticed Finley's not here. Oh, I got a friend request here. Hang on. that where I do it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, wow. That was a big one, too. Fuck me. All right. Let's see. Payload. Send me here. So who do we got? We got Ghost, Ricky E.V., Vandersnatch, Lawrence, Joey B., John Wick, Jacko Lacko, the Scotsman, Rubelski, Louis App, Kyle Wren, Scott M89. I always thought M8, it should just be M8. I mean, it could be like mate. Scott, mate. Chris, AMS Paylong. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Paylong. Anyways, and then we got Enchilada Dada. Enchilada Dad. I like Dada. Enchilada Dada. Where's that, Mexican? Well, no, that's an Irish flag, isn't it? Maybe he likes enchiladas. And then we got what? P.S. Keon. And Hamilton from Merck and Tier 727's here. Okay, it looks like the countdown started. Sorry, guys, I'm just, I was out this morning doing my monthly grocery shopping and just finished putting everything away and smoked a happy stick. And, then I remembered I had to do comms, so. God. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna pour my coffee. So, APPF1 is, Tier 1 is an assist league. It's the higher of the two tiers. They have two tiers, and, Finley, I do believe, was in the lead, and I think Ghost was in second. Like 10 points, I think, separated them, so I'm pretty sure Finley missing this race is going to put someone else in the top. I think Ghost has the by this, I think, because he's in second place, I think, when I was looking at the points there earlier. I guess I'm just getting my little seat and spot here, all cozy. Oh, hard time bending over to get in my cockpit. Okay, yeah, so here we go. We need this part, right? Enable, map, full track, yeah, that's what we want, right? Holy shit, look at this, they're all coming out, a lot of them. There are a lot of people coming out. Normally you don't see, look at them all, yeah. You don't normally see everybody coming out so quick. There they all come, look at that. He just sent me a friend request, so why don't we just sit in with Mr. Paylong. Paylong, AMS Paylong. Let's see what Paylong is. Equal performance, okay, so there's no advantages that way. like I said, assist and any view you can use in this. So yeah. But if you're looking for, say, a league that doesn't use assists, that's more my type of league. I always try to find cockpit leagues if I can, but they're really hard to find. But APPF1 has a no assist league also on Sundays, I do believe. Yeah, I think it's Sundays. And here we go. Yeah, you know what? This track, you think because there's walls and stuff, the track limits wouldn't be an issue, but there are a few. Oh, and he goes. He has to get on the brakes and stop himself from going into the wall there. He lost his wing, but at least he didn't DQ himself. So that's good. And yeah, sorry. Well, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have, here's Ricky EV. Let's sit in with Ricky EV. It looks like he's just starting his lap, and it looks like he's got a Mercedes in front of him, and it doesn't look like this Mercedes wants to get out of the way. I'm not sure that this is going to work out good for him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Mercedes, but the Mercedes might be on a hot lap too, okay? So it just might be that Ricky EV is just that much quicker. So I don't really think that the guy has to let him by here, okay, if they're both on hot laps. But he is most definitely holding him up. You can tell because he's right on his bum all the way through every corner. So he's definitely holding him up. And no matter what, if he doesn't make a full pass, you see what I mean? It's gonna be, there's no way. He's getting a bit of a toll, I guess, but I think he's losing too much time, so I think he lets him by now. So, but he still gets fastest lap, but I'm pretty sure that's not anywhere close to as fast as what it should be, because I think he was held up there. But like I said, I don't think that guy was required to move. I think that was Chris. I don't think Chris is actually required to move in that situation. As much as Ricky EV would like him to, Kylo Ren goes up onto the top of the charts by a whopping 127.7. So yeah, they're definitely giving him some time knocked off. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't think he's entitled to. He's not on an out lap. The Mercedes is also on a hot lap as well. Okay, so as far as him not getting out of the way, I don't think that's going to be an issue because he was on a hot lap as well. It's just Ricky EV didn't leave enough space to a slower car that, yeah, was going on a hot lap, yeah, so. But it's early in the quali, so I'm pretty sure Ricky EV will salvage. He'll come back with a faster run. Oh, no, look at this. We've got a 5-second penalty. Who is that to? Oh, or maybe that was a grid penalty, actually. I don't think they give seconds. All right. For a collision with Scott. So something happened there between Scott and I'm not sure who it was. I didn't see it real quick. I guess I could reverse my stream and see, but let's see here. I should be able to tell right here, right? Oh, they don't show it to me here. Okay. Huh, okay. I wonder if I can see it in here. Race director. Yeah. John Wick, I think he's just retired because he's probably got a thing, but yeah, it's not. Oh, here we go. Incidents. All right. Grid penalty. So I guess it's, here we go. So Joey B and Scott got into it. Or, yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see the incident, so I can't tell you what exactly happened. But that's a shame because that's going to be 5 grid spots to thing. Oh, hang on, I got some people talking to me. Kevin O'Reilly. Kylo for the win. Yeah, no, Kylo Ren's been doing well lately, actually. Yeah, I'll go for that. Supra plays. Hello. Hey, Supra. New guy. Second penalties qualifying is cool. Second penalties in qualifying. See, why don't you race? There goes. I do race, mate. I race all the time. Check out my channel and you'll see my races. I don't race this division. If I were to race a division in APPF1, it's just I do commentary on Sunday, so that would be the division I race in Supra. Right. Yeah, I would have, yeah, absolutely. I would race you. I'd love to race you. Great. I race no assist. That's why. I tend to race no assist league. So I'd race the Sunday one if I was able to. If I wasn't doing commentary for another league, right? But yeah, if you want to race one time, absolutely, I'll give you a go. Right? I race cockpit with no assist. So we'll give her a go. Yeah, sure, man. Anytime, man. Just let me know when, and right. Or you can come join a league race somewhere or something like that. Whatever. Yeah, but definitely, yeah, we'll make that happen, Supra. Sorry, I got sidetracked here. Who is this? Jacko Lacko? I'm not sure he's on a hot lap, though. Jacko Lacko. I think the guy in front was. Oh, jeez. Vandersnatch. Let's watch Vandersnatch. He's American, but he's got, you know, the Vandersnatch. He's kind of Dutchy. Kind of a, maybe he's a Dutch American. Mr. Vandersnatch. Okay, so what are we looking? We're still looking. Kylo Ren still 127.7. Ghost though with the 128.0. So I don't think this is gonna be easy for Kylo. Definitely with not having Finley here today. That's definitely gonna. Kylo Ren's looking good for a win today, I think. I would like to see Kylo Ren win a race. Yeah. I don't think he wins enough, and he's a pretty consistent driver, I think. And here we come into the last thing. Careful, you don't want to go over that line. On 1:29, you're definitely going to need to improve on that. Okay, let's go. Let's go talk. Let's go. Is he on a hot lap? Here's Scott. Here's Scott on a hot lap. Yeah. And he hasn't set a time, so we'll just catch Scott here on the end of his run. and see what Scott can come up with. He just had a win in Monaco. I had a horrible race. I shouldn't have raced though, because it was Monaco, and I just finished having that colonoscopy thing. So probably not the greatest of time to have a race at one of my worst tracks. So I guess all in all, coming in fourth was okay. Super. Can you teach me how to do your... I don't know, bro. It just came with me. I was born with it, Nate. You're like the Canadian, eh? Take off, eh, hoser? I don't know if you remember back in the day, Bob and Doug McKenzie used to sit down and do like a little act with 24 of beer, Canadian beer, that is. I don't know how old you are. I'm 54, by the way. Right, but don't worry, when I race you, I might surprise you, okay? Because this old man still got a little bit of speed, right? I've been noticing I've been losing a little bit though lately, so. Right, but I might be able to give you a good run there, Supra, when we go toe to toe. Yeah, you know, if you're interested, Supra, you can always check out my channel there, and you can see some of the leagues that I'm in and jump into a race there. I know that Lightning League always seems to have spots available, right? I'll jump in, and also an SSRL race. I'm thinking about racing a race there. I'm sure you could probably get into that race too. But if you just want to do a race one-on-one, I can do that too. All right, that'd be fun. Maybe Kevin O'Reilly come join us. All right. So anyway, yeah, I'm getting lost in my thoughts here. So yeah, you got your big guys at the front. Kevin O'Reilly, Kylo Ren. Sorry, it's because I just seen his name. Kylo Ren still holding on to the top spot. We're getting ready though for everybody coming out on their hot laps. For their last hot laps. Scott, not doing that well. For a guy, he just came off a win at Monaco, but maybe he, not Monaco, but it wasn't Monaco, sorry, Monza, the DRS track where everybody does weird things. I hate that track, man. I really do. I have bad luck in that track. I can't remember a good race there. Yeah, there's always, and I guess everybody's got those tracks that they just don't like. Right? I think as is a brain, I like the track, but I just don't like racing it because there's always stuff that happens there, you know, and there's always fights happen after the race. So, yeah, I think as a brain would be another one of my tracks that, you know, I don't like. Okay, everybody's starting to come out. We've got the big guns, except for Ghost. He hasn't quite coming out. I think he's coming out now. Well, you know what? You even got AMS and Lewis App pretty close too. So, you know, the top five are all looking like they might also have a shot at the pole here. But since we got a couple of guys in here, we're rooting for Kylo Ren. And I wouldn't mind seeing Kylo Ren win a race either. Really nice guy. Don't hear much from him. He just minds his business and races his race. From my streams and my commentary, he's always, I don't know if I've ever raced Kylo though. But from my streams, he's always seemed to be a fair clean driver, good hard racer. So I would like to see Kylo come away with a win. Definitely would be a big good thing to see. In with Kylo Ren and watch him on the hot lap. Let's see what this boy can do. Yeah, I'll be there. Okay. And here we go, Kylo Ren. Let's see how it's done. Now, he's got that car in front of him, so hopefully that car gets out of the way, the Williams there. I'm not sure who that is, if that's PST on or that. No, Williams gets out of the way, so that's perfect. Nice spot to do it, too. Pick the right side to go to. So I don't think that affected his pace at all. And he's up on his time, an already good time. Not good for Ricky EV and Ghost and the guys behind. I think it was a tenth and a half he was up in the first sector. Looks like he's pushing hard. Trying to manage that r6 on this track can be a little bit tough because the 3 long DRS zones on this track. Oh, I missed the sector 2. I missed what he was. Here we come. I didn't see you in sector 2 time. I missed it. I was looking at other things. 27th place. Oh, he lost time. Okay, somewhere he lost time, but he beat the time. Will it be enough? Here comes Ricky EV, and he's up 3/10. 3/10. This could go to Ricky EV right here. 27.4. Yes, Ricky EV takes it away from him. Ghost is retired. So Ghost is out. We got AMS Palon, though, that might be able to do it. He's way down on his so I'm thinking maybe not. I think that I don't see a time going, so I'm thinking that he invalidated. Kylo Ren, unfortunately, doesn't get the pole. I think he might have screwed up, though. Where's Lewis App? Is he out there? No, he's in the garage. So I think Ricky EV is going to be our pole setter. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everybody. So we got Ricky EV, Kylo Ren on the front row, Ghost and AMS Palon on the second row. We got Lewis App, Rovelski on the third row, Jacko Lacko and Vandersnatch on the fourth, Lawrence and Hamilton on the fifth, and then it was Tier 727 and Enchilada Dad, I think on the sixth row. And I don't think I'm going to be able to, oh yeah, I will, here. On the sixth row was Enchilada, PS Keon and Joey B on the seventh. Eighth row was Scott and Chrissy. John Wick in the final position, John. And I think he had a, probably a quality ban or something. You know, yeah, quality bans for whatever reason. Not submitting a video or something like that, you know. Who knows? All right, guys. No formation lap here, so I gotta be quick when I do my signature start and my getting the HUD up for you guys to see. All right, so Ricky EV, but maybe on the start there, maybe Kylo Ren pulls a Piastri. Oh no, PS Keon has left the session. I'm gonna send him an invite. There we go. Sorry guys, I was just sending him an invite. Alright, buckle up, Buttercup! Let's go racing, boys! Here comes Kyle already. Is he gonna get him on the inside? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's gonna drop in behind. Probably a good thing. You know, make it safe. It looked pretty good. I didn't see near the end there, but it looked like everybody got through pretty good. And that's the crucial part, is those first two turns. You get through them and generally single files out. You know, Ricky EV is going to be pushing hard because he's going to want to get that 1 second gap. Paylong with a 3 second penalty. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, 3 second penalty for Paylong, and there we go. Sorry guys. Everybody on yellows. Look at that. Nobody taking a set of reds or whites. Interesting. You don't see that often. Everybody on the same tire. Now it looks like Ghost, Kylo Ren, all three of them. It was looking good for a bit there for Ricky EV, but it looks like Kylo has reeled them in, and it looks like Robowski is going to lose that DRS unless he can maybe make it up through this first sector and catch up with these lead three. If not, I think these first three might pull away from the rest of the pack. But yeah, it's definitely looking like Ricky EV is not going to have an easy race here. Kylo Ren all over the back of him, and then all over the back of Kylo Ren is the gold. Alright guys, just taking a sip of coffee here. So yeah, you're going to have to watch for track violations. You would think on this track you're not going to get a few, but there are some spots here that you push the limits, and there's where you can go over the track limits because there's no wall in a particular part. Sector 1 is one of those sections. That's a spot where you can do it too. You don't time it right. So Robowski, he's trying, okay? You can see him, he's pushing. He got into that DRS range, I think, in time. So this is going to be good. So this might make this a little closer. Or I'm not sure that he does. I don't think he got it in time, actually. Goes right up underneath Ricky EV there, and Kylo Ren. I missed that pass on the straightaway because I was looking at Robowski, but Ricky EV been overtaken for the league, and Kylo Ren takes over that top spot. Ooh, that might have been close. That's another spot right there where you can pick up a warning, okay? So, yeah. There's a couple of spots here, okay? You are going to see track violations. And, you know, the first two turns there, you know, you're going to get corner cuts probably. So there are spots where you can get those track violations, and I hate the track violations. Those are the worst penalties to get. Sometimes I'd rather take a 10-second penalty or a 5-second penalty that I can serve in the pits under a safety car or something like that. When you get these 3-second ones, you know, and you get that late safety car, say, you know, 5 laps to go, now you've got to try to get that gap opened up in very few laps. And yeah, to me, they're one of the worst penalties to get, the track violation ones. And like I thought this would be, you're probably going to see this happen a few times. I'm pretty sure Ghost is probably going to lose his patience after a while sitting back in third place there, and he might try to make a move for it. It's not that easy though when you're in that third position, okay, because the car in front of you has got DRS, right? So, but oh, and look, the Ghost goes way off. AMS Paylong with another 3 seconds. Jacko Lacko with a 3 seconds. So there you go with those track limits that I was talking about. And you can't serve those in the pits. Once they're there to stay. Late safety car, and yeah. And they really hurt you, especially on those late safety cars. So I'm imagining these three are probably going to battle out for a while unless somebody makes a mistake, hits a wall, loses a wing, end plate. But I think this race here, I think right there we saw Kylo Ren knowing he could have made the pass, but I really think he was just waiting for it. Because you want to do it right here, because this is the best spot to do it, because you go right into a windy sector where it gives you a chance to maybe make the pass and then get some separation. But honestly, looking at what I've been seeing this first 4 or 5 laps, these three are going to be stuck together for a long time. It's going to take a mistake from one of them to before these guys are separated. Let's go check out back in here. We got AMS Paylong, and in behind him we've got Robowski. And then behind Robowski we got Lawrence. I know Lawrence is quick. He's got some speed. There's Jacko Lacko. Where's Lawrence? Where did I see Lawrence? Somewhere I saw Lawrence. Is he even here? Yeah, there he is. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, Jacko Lacko, our Scotsman. Bandersnatch right up in behind him. So yeah, it looks like from 4th place all the way back to 8th, we got a little DRS change, and it looks like Enchiladas trying to catch that back end of it. But yeah, I guarantee he would like to see those guys in front of him maybe duke it out a little bit more. Because every DRS zone, he's going to lose a little bit more, and then he's going to have to push that harder, or hope the pack in front of him maybe battles it out, goes side by side in the corners, and he can gain on them that way. But yeah, it looks like he's starting to lose more and more time. And it looks like, because it looks like everybody's trying to run single file, which is probably the best way to do it, okay? You want to try to make your passes on this track in the DRS zones, because, monkey, wow! Monkey, he gonna shock the monkey. Monkey. Nice. And, yeah, sorry, I just see Monkey, and I'm not sure I know Monkey. You got a little Google thing there. Yeah, it just caught my attention. Welcome, Monkey. Shut the monkey. That's an older song. Anyway, we got Hamilton in the Merc here in 8th place. Enchilada losing even more time now. Yeah, he's lost that DRS. And everybody's running single file, so they're not battling. So, yeah, I think he's going to have a hard time here. And it looks like Lawrence is going to be overtaken by Scott M8, moving up through the pack after a disappointing qualifying. And now Lawrence has got Lewis App in behind him, and in behind Lewis App we got here 727. Joey B kind of got himself a little bit of a space here, and then we've got Chris, the two teammates back here. Chris also in a little bit of a space here, trying to catch up to maybe Joey B and give him a bit of a go. John Wick, not sure what happened. I know he had the quality ban and everything else, but I'm looking at the thing here, and I'm looking that he's ghosted. So PS Keon, I did invite him. He never messaged me on the thing there. Maybe he had to leave for whatever reason. I'm thinking John Wick, okay, is an AI because he's ghosted. I think, okay? I don't know. I'm not an expert or anything. Right? You guys would be better judge of that. But I think when they go AI, they become a ghost. Because I think in their settings they have ghosting on for grieving. So when you kind of wipe out, it'll ghost you a bit, and you can drive through, right? There's still contact, okay? But it's once the guy goes in the spin, I think they'll start to ghost, right? I think that's the settings they have in this week. I think. Right? I don't like having the ghosting, right? Because I think, when a guy wipes out in front of you, it's part of racing for you to try to avoid him. And I like it. You know what I mean? It's exciting sometimes. You get that near miss or that heartbreak. That guy gets sideways and you just can't avoid him, and boom, right into the side and race over. But yeah. Yeah, so their ghosting is grieving, okay? I think it's a setting for this league. Oh, look at this. I think, that's tier. That's not enchilada. Right up on Lewis App, but he's going to make a move here. The Ferrari from tier 727 gets the job done and takes down the green machine. A Lewis App. Oh, no, Lewis! As you can see, do you see as he wiped out, he ghosted there? So it's, yeah. So you can kind of see what I was talking about. But yeah, he, Lewis App trying to stay with him, ends up, he takes a 10-second penalty. I wonder what that's for. Maybe a corner cut? And he takes... Wow, man, he gets past and then just takes huge penalties. Wow. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a corner cut, a 10-second, right? Because he didn't have any cars around him. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like a illegal contact or anything like that. Or yeah, I'm thinking he cut that one of those corners. The first two corners, probably. Scott up into 11, trying to... sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. I just talk about shit as I... whatever. Sometimes I ramble on too long, but hey, it's a long race. We'll get there at some point in time. Oh, shit. Dude, my battery's dying on my phone, but I think I'll be good to the end of the race, so... Right? A sip of coffee here, and it looks like who's that? That's that was the Robowski, I think. Scott. That was Scott going in. Okay, so we got some pit stops starting to happen here. Most of the guys in the back. Now, I think this track, okay, I think it is possible to do a red, a yellow red, okay? I think it's possible to do it. You might see some guys do it. You have to stretch the tires a bit, though. I think they do wear a little more than you would like, but I definitely think red-yellow strategy is a possibility on this track. Not as nice as, like, say, England is, right? Where you can run reds, no problem. I think Portugal, you can also do a red-yellow as well, I think. Lawrence, he's got tears all over the back of him. This is the DRS zone where you know you want to make that pass, but if you can time it right so that you make the pass right at the right time where you still get the DRS flap open. Okay, but he's going into the pit, so it's probably a good idea that he made the pass when he did. So here we go. We're going to start seeing some pits going in. It looks like Kylo Ren. I'm going to go back up to Kylo Ren. I know we got some people watching Kylo Ren here. But I also want to see, because I'm imagining now, wow, what happened there? I would have liked to have seen what happened there. We missed this, but oh, hang on, no, he's not as bad as I thought. I thought he was 4 seconds behind. I'm looking at the wrong time. Okay, he's still he's not in DRS, but I'm pretty sure Kylo's gonna close that up. I think he'll get him, maybe. I don't want to say 100%. Ghost is pretty quick himself. Okay, so. But if Kylo Ren can get back into that DRS, I think they're all gonna we're gonna have to see what happens with Ricky EV when he makes his pit, which I'm thinking will probably be this lap. I would think, because yeah, he's going into the pit. So Ricky EV's gone into the pits. So let's see where Ghost and Kylo Ren, and it looks like AMS Paylong has somehow found his way in here, but unfortunately, I have a feeling Paylong's got a lot of penalties. Yeah. So Paylong, even though he's right in there in the mix, is really not much of a threat, but he can definitely screw up someone else's day. Right? So I definitely think Kylo Ren wants to try to get some space and try to get maybe in between Ricky EV, and it looks like Ghost was able to overtake. So the undercut worked for the Ghost. And it looks like everybody's back in DRS, and it looks like AMS Paylong has joined them. Somehow, he must have done an earlier pit stop, I guess, maybe. Pulled an undercut. Well, no, it doesn't look like it, actually. He's on one lap. So they're all equal. So, yeah, something must have happened, maybe, yeah, I'm not sure, but somehow Paylong definitely gained some time, and wow, look at this, Paylong's getting right in there. And I gotta tell you, a guy with 9 seconds, yeah. But, you know, you don't think about your penalties at the time, but yeah, I guarantee you the guys that are racing here, even Kylo right now, he's thinking, come on, man, you got 9 seconds of penalties, don't do this to me. But, yeah. So Paylong has all of a sudden found some pace and got himself back up there, but like I said, he's got those penalties. And I guarantee you, though, Kylo Ren's a little probably upset, I think. He might be, because he knows Paylong has that 9 seconds in penalties. So, in actuality, it's technically okay. Like, it is a possibility that it could happen, but it would take an awful lot of luck for Palom to win this race, because he would have to try to get to the front and then pull a 9-second gap. And we've gone through 13 laps already, and no one's been able to pull that gap. So in that sense, you know, you can kind of feel Kylo Ren's frustration there. But we're all racers, and I don't think we ever think about the penalties that we got, and we just think about the race at hand at the time. So, but yeah, I can definitely see some frustration, knowing when you got a guy with so much in time penalties battling you so hard, right? But look, he's not stopping at third place. He was right in there. Oh no! And that is a shame. This is the part that I don't like, because a guy with 9-second penalties just caused an awful lot of damage, and probably just cost Kylo Ren the race. So I'm not sure Kylo Ren's going to be very happy about it, right? And you know, Palom, like, you know, I don't think he did anything really too bad in the past, but yeah, it's just hard. It's just hard when you know a guy's got that much penalties and he just wrecked the race because yeah, I guess he slipped up and Kylo wasn't able to check up in time to avoid it, and yeah, he took some damage there, and that's unfortunate for Kylo, man. I don't know, like, he's doing it right now, he's hanging in there, but I have a feeling he's gonna have a hard time. maybe Palom thinks he's just going to make his way through them and give each one a little bit of wing damage, and then maybe he can get that 9 seconds he needs. I don't know. No, I don't think he is. Okay, that's just me making fun. But yeah, that's a shame, guys. I'm really sorry. Kevin O'Reilly and Supra. I know you guys were rooting for Kylo Ren, but his day has just got a lot tougher. I guarantee you that wing damage is making it a lot tougher for him. You could see he's barely holding on that DRS, and he's just lost it. Yeah, he's still got it, but like I said, he's gonna have a hard time now. He's definitely gonna have a hard time now. You can see that now he's losing that pace. I think that wing damage is definitely affecting him. I think it's going to cost him the race now. It's too bad. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, Kylo Ren, yeah, he needs to get like a safety car or something and be able to get into the pits and get a new wing on. And maybe get enough pace in behind him that he can get that wing on and still hold his spot so that he can maybe contend later. But I think right now for Kylo Ren, after that unfortunate, yeah, I can feel his pain there for sure. But yeah, he's gonna need, and there's another 9. So it's like, yeah, I feel bad for him. I do, okay, because that's a virtual. This is not. I don't know if maybe it's a full safety car. I hope it is for Kylo. Really, I do. Okay, so that he can get in and get a new thing. But it's saying virtual. But sometimes on the stream it'll screw it right up and. It'll actually be a safety car. I hope it is, because I'd like to see Kylo Ren be able to get back in here and maybe give it a shot, because the car that gave him so much damage, unfortunately, has 12 seconds in penalties. So, when I see 12 seconds in penalty, I see a guy that's pushing his car too hard. Right? That's my opinion. right? When I see 12 seconds in penalties, I think there's a guy that's driving this car. He's pushing it a little too hard, and pushing it beyond its limits, and that's why he's taking so many penalties. Right, but it's just the part, yeah. Oh well. It's racing, like, you know what I mean? When you get side by side with a car, drive-through speeding under virtual. Oh, that's gonna kill Scott. That's gonna kill his day right there. Here also with one. So both have to do a drive-through, so that's definitely gonna hurt those two boys. John Wick struggling in the back there, not having a good day today. I'm used to that from John Wick. John Wick's normally, I think John Wick's a pretty decent driver, I think. Might not win a lot of races, but he's definitely capable of more. Well, I think he's having a tough day. There's something and we got another virtual going on here. I just wanted to bring up the penalties there, right? Because he's been taking a lot of penalties. You're not going to win a race, if you take penalties like that. So, even though you're staying with the lead pack, it's pointless if you're taking that amount of penalties, because there's no way you're going to be able to win the race. Like, the two guys in front are going to be fast, so trying to pull a gap of 12 seconds on this track on those individuals is going to be hard. Kylo Ren back there, yeah. I think Kylo Ren realizes right now the best he can do. Well, he still might get the podium, okay? Yeah, and I think he probably will, because the car, because Peilong has, oh no, oh dude. Well, he was probably going to get third, but now his day's even turned. He's probably frustrated too, okay? But it looks like Kylo Ren is now taking himself a drive-through penalty for Delta, it looks like. So Kylo Ren is out. He's not going to be able to compete anymore. I can't see it happening, because by the time he does that drive-through, he's going to be so far in the pack. And the shame is on that drive-through, he can't even change his wing. You know what I mean? So he's still going to do the drive-through and come out with a damaged wing. Yeah, so his day's gone from bad to worse, and that's too bad. I feel bad for the guy. I bet he's upset. But, I guess how it goes when you're racing sometimes. See, I guarantee you, if Peilong, he's not thinking about his track, his penalties. He's just thinking about the race itself, racing the cars. But, and you know what? It's perfectly legal, okay? There's nothing wrong with doing it. There's no, me as a driver, I guess, if I'm in a battle, like if it was me, okay, and I'm in a battle with guys rooting for a championship, and I've got 12 seconds of penalties, I'm not going to push it that hard. You know what I mean? I'm going to let the guys that are in front of me, that are running for points, duke it out. So, But that's me. That's you know, that's every driver is different. You know what I mean? Some drivers, that's it. Once the race starts, that's it. It doesn't matter penalties, nothing. I'm gonna race you tooth and nail through every corner. And like I said, that's perfectly legal, and it's fine. It's just different. And there we go. Now he's into the lead. So there you go, Payton. You're in the lead. Now you need that 12 seconds. Which I don't think you're going to get. But, hey, you never know. I think it's 12 seconds. Is it 12 seconds? I think it is still. Interval, yeah. Penalties. Yeah, 12 seconds. I don't think he's going to get it. In a way, I tell you, if Payton keeps a good pace, it might actually help Ricky EV, because now when Ghost tries to make a pass on Ricky EV for technically the win, even though they're running 2 and 3, it's going to help Ricky EV, because now Ricky EV is going to get the DRS as well. Now, it'll be interesting to see if they're both able to make the pass on Payton here. I'm pretty sure Ricky EV will get it done, but I don't know if Scott's going to be able to get it done. He might have to sit in behind now. Wait, but it looks like Payton is keeping pace with them, so... Oh, no, but there we go. Now that could have cost Scott. Payton pushing too hard again, and this time he bites the wall and he's lost his wing. So I think for Payton, yeah, he's definitely gonna lose that DRS draft now. I think he's just gonna have to. Well, he's got 12 seconds, so he's gonna lose that spot to Vandersnatch now as well. And to Jack Olacco. Yeah, that damage is definitely gonna, plus the 12 seconds in penalties is gonna definitely hurt him. And the good thing is that we still got a race for the lead. Unfortunately, Kylo Ren isn't in that fight for the lead, and I'm sure he would have been if not for the incident earlier. I think now he's picked up a 3-second penalty, but he's probably driving in more of a frustrated mood. So that's probably what led to those penalties, and probably led to the drive-through that he had to do for speeding under Delta. But that's what happened. That's racing. That's what happened, boys. But we still have a race between Ricky EV and the Ghost. Oh yeah, that's John Wick up there. Like I said, I think John Wick is, he's an AI. That's why he's really so bad. Yeah, he must have had some problems and then lost connection or something. I don't know. But you can see he's ghosted, so I think he's an AI, so they'll just drive right through him. Shouldn't be an issue. Might distract you a bit, but I think it won't be an issue. Chrissy, Enchilada Dad, he had that drive-through as well. So did Scott. He also had that drive-through, which is, oh, he's got some wing damage as well now on the left side there. End plate. This is a track where you don't want to get any damage to your wing. It's, you know, because you're trying to find that perfect wings as is, okay? Because you want to have that right speed on the straightaways everything else. So you really need a nice balanced wing package. But when you lose that little bit of downforce on that front, it's definitely gonna slow you down. So yeah, it's gonna be hard for Scott to make up any ground from here, I think. But yeah, you never know. Well, actually, you know what? In 6 seconds with the time balance, he might be able to gain a few spots, maybe, Scott. We'll have to see. But Enchilada's got no damage, so not sure if Enchilada can catch him and then also gain 3 seconds on him, because it looks like Enchilada's also got a time penalty. B and Tier going at it. This is for 9th place. It looks like Tier got a little more pace, and he just edged it up ever so close. A little tighter entry in there too. Yeah, it's looking like Tier's got a little bit more pace than Joey B here, and I'm thinking that he's going to be able to make this pass. It's when he decides to do it is the question, I guess. Scott with a 3-second penalty, so that's gonna hurt. And he's got Enchilada Dad right behind him right now. It's like Lewis enjoying that little gap he's got, probably hoping he can keep it. Him all over Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren's got that wing damage though. So that's probably, as you can see, it's still not fixed. Unfortunately, you can't change anything or put on new tires or anything like that on a drive-through. You just got a drive-through. And AMS Halon, man, that's 15 seconds. Bro. Yeah. I don't even know if he cares about penalties. yeah, those penalties are going to kill his race, though, man. You definitely got to keep in mind, you know what I mean? You want to be fast, but if the only way you can be fast is by taking track violations, it's not going to do you any good. Right? Imagine if a safety car comes out right now. He's going to go almost all the way to the back of the pack, right? So... yeah, I think you gotta take a little bit off your pace maybe, and keep it in between the white lines there. It's gonna give you a better chance of getting a better result, I think. Right? Because yeah, those 15 seconds and penalties are just like killer. That's gonna, yeah, that's definitely gonna, yeah, I don't know where he's gonna end up, but he might end up back in 6th. Kylo might end up still beating him, right? So, yeah, but it looks like Kylo, he's just trying to, I think, nurse it to the end here. Let's go to the front here between Ghost going in! No! Oh no! Is Ghost gonna give it back? I'm not sure that he was at fault, okay? So I'm not sure if he's gonna give it back here. Or Ricky V's gonna give it back. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, okay? But yeah, somebody raced it into that last corner. They wanted to get that nose in there, and I forget who, if it was Ghost that went in too hard, or if it was Ricky V who went in on the inside, and but I'm not sure it was like a wrong move. Okay, it's last lap, last corner. You know, if you're the guy in front, you kind of know that he might pull a move like that, so you kind of would want to leave him space. But I'm not sure. Okay, like I'd have to see it. It was happening quickly there on if it was anybody's fault or if it was just simply hard racing and the guy in the lead didn't leave enough space, or if the guy from behind dove in too hard and pushed up. All right, but congratulations to Ricky EV and Ghost for second. Exciting finish there. Glad it didn't end up in the DNF and they were both able to get across the line, so that's good. But not sure if anybody was at fault there. It could be just hard racing. We'll have to see what happens in the reports, if there is anything there. It could be just considered hard racing. So congratulations to Ricky EV, Ghost in second, and who's the Alpine driver? I don't think that it's not Palon, right? Because Palon had all those penalties. Was that Robowski? Yeah, I don't know who the. Let's see. We'll see right here. So, Vandersnatch, the American. All right, there we go. So Vandersnatch gets the final podium spot. All right, guys, great race. Who's my driver of the day? Yeah, I'm thinking, I know Jacko Lacko wants one, but he's back in 14th. I don't think I can give him one this race, right? Because this would be the race where I think maybe I could give Jacko Lacko one, but he's back in 14th, so I think I'm going to have to pass on Jacko Lacko. I know he wants that driver of the day, but I'm trying to think who stood out as the driver of the day, and I think I'm going to have to go with the winner of the race on this one, or Vandersnatch. You know what? Let's Vandersnatch is newer, so I'm gonna go with Vandersnatch for driver of the day. So hope that's good with everybody else. Anyways, guys, great race. Congratulations to Ricky EV, Ghost, and Vandersnatch for your podiums. Ricky EV for the win, and I'm the Ghost, and I'm out till next Friday, where we will be racing, I don't know where. I'd have to look. But anyways, we'll be there for race 7 of 9. And looking like a tight championship. So, yeah, sure to tune in. I'm out, guys.